Hello, and welcome to page 20 of the Preliminary A Piano Workbook from the Kmusic and Design Workbook series. Let's start by turning our page to the side. On this page, we will be learning how to play the A minor scale with both our right hand and our left hand. Make sure to check out my previous videos to help you with this video. The second most common scale used for piano is the minor scale. We're going to be using a natural minor in this book's example. Natural meaning unchanged. Throughout the Kmusic and Design Workbook series, we will be learning the natural, harmonic, and melodic scales. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Your teacher may start off by teaching you a pentascale. Penta meaning 5, the first 5 notes of a scale. We are going to be learning an octave scale, which consists of 8 notes. We are going to be starting by learning our right hand fingering and note names for the A minor scale. You can start on any A on the piano, providing you have 8 notes available to the right of your starting A. For this example, I'm going to be starting on the A below the middle C. For our right hand, we'll be starting on our thumb. Next, moving on to our second finger on note B. Placing our middle finger, finger number 3, on our middle C. Making sure our fingers are nice and tall so that our thumb can glide under our fingers through the hill to note D. Giving each of your fingers their own note, we move to finger number 2 on note E. Next, back to our finger number 3 on note F. Moving next door to finger number 4, G. And finishing off the A minor scale is our pinky finger on note A. Great! Now that we know how to play the A minor scale, starting on our thumb in our right hand and ending on our pinky, let's see if we can go in reverse. Starting on our pinky, note A. Moving next door to finger number 4, note G. Next, finger number 3 on note F. Finger number 2, still going backwards, on note E. Using up all of our fingers, landing on our thumb on note D. And here's the fun part. We float all of our fingers over top of our thumb this time and landing on our middle finger, finger number 3 on our middle C. Next, we have finger number 2 on note B and finishing off your A minor scale with our thumb in the right hand on note A, the same A that you started on. Well done! Now let's move on to our left hand, learning the fingering. Our left hand fingering for the A minor scale is the reverse of our right hand fingering. For our right hand, we ended on our pinky at the very top of our scale. This time, we are going to be starting on our pinky at the beginning of the A minor scale. Finding our left hand pinky, starting on the A below middle C for this example. Moving next door to finger number 4, note B. Middle finger, finger number 3 on our middle C. Finger number 2, note D. Using up all of our fingers, landing on our thumb on note E. Just like our right hand, when we landed on our thumb, our middle finger and all the rest of the fingers needed to float over the thumb, landing on finger number 3 on F. Making sure all of your fingers have their own notes, finger number 2 will land nicely on your G. Finishing off the left hand scale for A minor, we have our thumb. On an octave higher, A. Awesome! So now let's go backwards. Starting on that thumb. A, finger number 2, G, finger number 3, F. Making sure our fingers are nice and tall so our thumb can go under the hill, landing on note E. Giving all of our fingers their own note, we move to finger number 2, note D. Next is finger number 3, middle C. Moving next door, finger number 4, note B. Ending off the A minor scale in your left hand with your pinky finger on note A. Excellent! You've now learned the fingering for both the right hand and left hand of your A minor scale. If you would like to continue to practice before we move on to the metronome, make sure to go back in the video to either the right hand or the left hand, or both, and practice a few times. Now let's move on to using the metronome. It's up to you if you would like to use your right hand or your left hand to start on your note A. If you're using your right hand, we'll be starting on our thumb. And if you're using your left hand, make sure to use your pinky on that note A. And again, for this example, I will be playing on the A right below middle C. If you have a metronome or a metronome app, go ahead and practice at your own speed. I will be starting on speed 40, then increasing to speed 60, and lastly, our fastest speed for this video, speed 100 beats per minute. Here we go with our 40. I will give us a 4 count in before beginning on note A. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, ending on our A. Let's go backwards. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Awesome! How did you do? Do you need to try it again, or are you ready to move on to speed 60? Go back a little bit in the video if you would like to try it again at speed 40, or here we go at speed 60 with our 4 count in. Starting on an A, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Good. Backwards. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Well done. How did you do? Shall we try it again, or are you ready to move on to our top speed, speed 100? If you are, here we go with our 4 count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Backwards. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. For this last time, I will be playing metronome at speed 100 beats per minute, and only the piano this time, starting on the A below middle C. Make sure to practice lots and increase the speed slowly until you are ready and feeling confident to play along at speed 100. Here we go. I'll give you a 4/4 count in, and then you will only hear the metronome and the piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, awesome! How did you do? Do you need to go back and try it again? If so, that's A-OK. If you felt confident at speed 100 beats per minute, great job! You have now completed the Preliminary A Piano Workbook. And if you have the workbook yourself, you can open up the last page there, and well done, you've passed Preliminary A, and this certificate awarded to you for completing Kmusic and Design's Preliminary A Workbook. And if you're working through this workbook with your teacher can put their signature right here and the date you completed the workbook. You are now ready to move on to Workbook B. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. And like this video if you liked following along and learning with the Preliminary A Workbook for piano. Well done, and happy learning!